It is time for the DVD Weekly Podcast Plus.
What's up?
My name is Don.
I'm Jared.
Yeah, don't call him Jerry.
Jared.
He gets pissed.
My name Jared.
You could have been Jerry Lewis.
I know.
God, I don't know where the hell that's
Mom.
This is for April. A scribble.
9th. April 9th, dude. Wow.
2024.
Easter's behind us.
It's so weird to say that out loud with my mouth, my lips and the tongue, everything.
How was your Easter, brother?
It was actually very, very nice.
Very nice.
We had our little Easter extravaganza at home.
Yeah.
Then we went out to the church. Man, it's a good thing we got a new church. You know, we used to fill that little church that we had down here. Matter of fact, it's right across the street. You know, the gas station right there.
Yeah.
And you just go up just like a short ways, and it was right there.
Gotcha.
Now, the church, you go all the way down to where you turn right to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
And you keep going out, and it's out there.
Gotcha.
And it's big now.
Big church.
Big, dude. It's like upstairs, downstairs. It's pretty damn amazing. They filled that church for Easter.
Oh, yeah.
It was standing room
Everybody
only.
comes out for, what is it, Easter and Christmas, right?
Oh, yeah.
Those are the two biggest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of cool. And now before the band comes on stage, they pump fog on the stage.
Oh, man.
So that way the lights shine.
Starting to get some righteous gemstones
it's
going
really,
on.
What's that?
A little bit of righteous gemstones.
Beautiful, brother.
Yeah.
So, it looks really, really cool.
Nice.
But anyway, it was a good time. Then we went and saw Papa. Yeah, Papa's been...
it's been a struggle for him.
Been struggling.
Yeah.
Couple struggles.
Yeah.
He's hanging in there, though.
Yeah, he's hanging in. For a rebound this week.
Watching his sports.
That's right.
Yep.
Always, yeah.
So, how about you?
Yeah, we had a solid day. We had Easter eggs all over the place.
Oh, we did that, too.
They did the hunt. It was outside and inside this time.
Oh.
It was, all good time. Had a good feast. It was a solid, nice, very nice Easter.
Nice. We had to stop doing it outside because Autumn got embarrassed. She's afraid the neighbors would see her.
And the weather was perfect.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It was a super nice day on Easter Sunday. So
she's embarrassed, but she's got money in all hers.
Oh, geez.
She had
Holy
over
cow.
$200.
What?
Susan put over $200 in her eggs this year.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It was $1.50 total for the kids. There were 3 golden eggs.
Oh,
2 of them had a quarter. 1 of them had $1.
Oh, well, I miss those days. Those days are gone.
Yeah, right.
They're gone. How about we open up a little refresher?
Let's do it. Let's crack it, sir.
I'm so happy it's Friday.
Oh, same here, dude.
Oh, my God.
Same here. We had a bunch, crazy week at work this week. We had a big Microsoft Engage event, which is internal, and it's really the coolest event we do all year long.
Really?
Because, we're always doing developer events, and I could care less about the content. I don't care.
Yeah.
But this one, it's about diversity and inclusion, right?
Oh, I don't like that. I'm just kidding.
But there's so many good speakers.
Oh, that's cool.
America Ferrera from Barbie.
Oh, wow.
She did a whole thing about women empowerment, this, her whole her thing was fascinating.
Yeah.
And then right after her was Captain Sully, who, was the guy, the pilot who landed on the Hudson River. And that was a fantastic. And then there was a lady talking about families and how you, when you have kids, how you deal with your time and tips and tricks and some
I could do with some tips and tricks. She's 18 now, but
totally. Still.
Boy, you want to talk about weird? Here's how weird that is. Today in the mail, Autumn got a ballot to vote.
Oh wow! Yeah, right.
How weird is that?
Right. Holy cow!
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
I know it.
Wow, good stuff.
Well, that's cool, brother.
Yeah. It was a solid week.
Quite
solid week. I hear that we have a phone call.
We do? Well, let's go to the phones.
Hey, brothers. This is Matt Cunningham calling. I wanted to call because Jared brought up the question of where it was that you got the Bad Demon thing. It's from Team America, the Matt Stone and Trey Parker Muppeteer sort of movie. I know that that's one of Jared's favorites. So I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Enjoy your Easter.
Is that really where it's from?
Good old Matt. Yes.
That's awesome.
He nailed it. Like, I knew it was. I was racking my brain, man. And that movie never. I haven't seen that movie in quite a few years.
You know, for years I've asked you where you got that. And we completely, because we've been doing it for years.
That's right. That's
so crazy.
Matt Cunningham. Love that man. He's my Plex buddy.
Yeah.
We shared servers. We have good times.
Wow.
That's good old Matt. Thanks for calling and thanks for that, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was racking my brain on that.
Yeah, because we're getting to where we don't remember anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised I remembered my daughter's age a couple minutes ago. Pretty surprising.
Good stuff.
Really nothing in the news for me.
No.
If you'd like to slip right out into
I would
what
like
we call
to.
sports,
I would like sports.
You be my guest.
Lots going on in the sporting world. March Madness continues. We're at the Final Four, brother.
It's April, for God's sake.
I know,
get a calendar.
but it ends in April. I know. But the Final Four this weekend, tomorrow, on Saturday, actually.
Yeah.
We got the number 11 seed, the lowest seed in the Final Four. North Carolina State is taking on number 1 Purdue. And number 4 Alabama against number 1 UConn.
Wow.
UConn looks completely unbeatable. Like they're winning every game by 30. Like it's just, they could beat half of the pro teams, I think.
Huh.
Like they are just,
wow.
I will be shocked if they don't win this whole thing. If they don't, I think Purdue has got a chance. There's that UConn Purdue, like that would be a phenomenal final. So that's kind of what I'm pulling for. I'm already, both my brackets are busted. I'm already out of both the pools I'm in. Damn
Delightful.
it. But yeah, so good stuff there. Baseball is happening. Got games all day, every day.
Yeah.
Mariners off to a 3-4 start. They look average, below average as usual. Big
Hockey's
shock.
ass.
Hockey's ass.
I tried to watch a
brother
game
said.
and realized I can't because I don't pay for the channel.
Oh, right, because it's on Root Sports.
I
all
shouldn't
the
have to
time.
pay to watch my own damn
I hear that.
home team.
I hear that, dude.
That's BS.
I hear you.
But hey, I'm glad because they lost.
Well, yeah, and they have officially been eliminated from the playoffs.
Good.
Which, man, after last year where they just had an incredible season,
Yeah.
won the first round, like, beat the Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah.
Like,
Talk about the Kraken.
And then, the Kraken, now they are officially eliminated.
Now they're just crapping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Damn it. All the racing's back in action, or most of it. We got F1, the Japanese Grand Prix this weekend. Looking forward to that. NASCAR's at Martinsville. Love that track. And the Arizona Nationals for the NHRA, brother.
Wow.
IndyCar, like, they're weird. Their schedule's nuts. They have like 2 races, and then they're off for like a month.
What?
And and then they race again. I think it's April
God.
21st.
Well, it takes about a month to actually get through a whole race because of the weather.
Yeah, exactly. So they race in the rain.
God.
They race in the rain, unless it's an oval. But yeah, and then they race April 21st, and then another week I think, and then they have another big break because then it's the Indy 500 after that.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of falderall leading up to the.
What
Indy
do you mean
500.
they race in the rain?
Indy races in the rain.
Oh, Indy. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I was talking about NASCAR. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
NASCAR
I'm sorry.
does not. Well, they do in the road course.
Do they?
They race in the rain in the road course.
Huh.
Yeah, they do. NBA, oh man, it's getting close to the playoffs, brother. This is an exciting time. Big games every day. The Lakers are still in 9th in the West right now, but only a half a game out of 8th, which would be huge because 9 and 10. Well, first of all, 7, 8, 9, and 10 make the play-in. So not the playoffs, the play-in.
Yeah.
Which means they have to win. So those 4 teams kind of play each other to see who then makes it into the playoffs. And if you're seeded 9th or 10th, you have to win 2 games to make the playoffs.
Huh.
If you're seeded 7th or 8th, you just have to win 1. So getting from a 9th to an 8th seed is huge. And the Lakers are only a half a game out of 8th and only a game and a half out of 6th, which was guaranteed the top 6 make the playoffs.
Huh.
So, and there's only 5 games left in the season. So every game is huge right now. In fact, the teams ahead of the Lakers all play tonight. So I'm just hoping for losses from them to keep the Lakers alive for at least a solid play-in or potentially being a playoff team. But then teams like the Boston Celtics, they've locked the number 1 seed like by far in the East. Those sons of bitches. And it's going to be between the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Denver Nuggets, and the OKC Thunder for first in the West. Like, that's super tight. The T-Wolves are up by a half a game on Denver, and then OKC is only a half a game behind them. So it's like anything could happen there in the West. So lots of fun going on in the sports world right now, brother.
I guess.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I guess. That takes us to Disney news. There will be no fun and games this time because I've got real news for you.
You better cover this. I saw it as
news.
breaking news on Bing. If this is what you're going to cover, which I would hope, for God's
Was it
sakes.
today?
No, this was like a few days back.
Oh, yes, of course. And we are talking about the Disney shareholders meeting.
Yes, that's right.
Here's what we had. A lot of people don't understand this.
I don't. I just saw the headline. I'm like, I don't get it.
We had
I'll ask
two
brother why this is
groups.
important.
And it hasn't... The only thing I can remember, the last time this happened was it was Donald Duck's birthday in the 80s.
Right.
When we had groups try to break up the Disney company.
Gotcha.
And now, these groups that tried to break up the Disney company this time they wanted to get their people on the board and then kind of do a takeover, right?
Yeah.
So in other words, they wanted Bob Iger out.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of people that don't like Bob Iger. We talked about this last week.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised to find out how many people didn't.
Interesting.
So come that morning, what morning was that? That was
Thursday, Wednesday?
Wednesday morning, yeah. I have to admit, I was a little nervous. So off we went. It's the Tryon Group and the Blackwells Group. Both of these groups have a lot of money in Disney stock. Mm-hmm. So what they were trying to get
more than us then.
They were they were trying to get they were trying to get 3 or 4 people. I don't have my proxy here, so I don't remember. But they were trying to get 3 or 4 people on the board. Didn't make it, brother.
Oh, damn.
No takeover. So
that's a good thing, yeah.
That was damn close. Yeah. And right now, you don't want a takeover. Because Disneyland is working on that Disneyland Forever project.
Oh, so that
$60 million being
yeah.
invested in all the different Disneyland parks.
I saw the map of the California where the new zones that they're going to be
building.
There
is a guy who has a house,
dude.
And he's going to be voting yes on this Disneyland Forever. He's got a house down there in the Disneyland area.
Yeah.
That will actually become Disneyland property.
Wow.
And his house will be on their property.
Oh, and they're not, so he doesn't have to move.
He does not have to move, no. That section will
How
be,
cool is that?
I'm not sure how they'll do it, but he will be almost smack dab in the middle.
You are envious of that guy.
Oh, God, yes.
You'd give your left nut to be in.
Yeah, if I could.
Maybe even both of them.
If I knew a way I could off him, I'd be there. I mean, it would be my home. But anyway, that vote, by the way, Disneyland Forever, goes to the city of Anaheim on the 16th.
Oh, okay.
So it's just about a for sure thing that it's going to pass.
Yeah.
And, man, how exciting is that?
I mean, that's a huge expansion for Disneyland, right?
It is,
like,
yeah.
Massive.
They're going to be doing some pretty amazing things.
You won't be able to do Disneyland in 2 days anymore. After
No.
a while. That's all said and done.
Exactly. That parking lot structure that's there right now is one of the world's largest parking structures. They're going to beat it with a new parking structure.
Wow.
It's going to be bigger than this one.
Jeez.
So, if this goes through, going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Today, brother, I've been following my Disneyland all day because today was the beginning of Season of the Force, brother.
Season of the Force.
I'll be fine. Season of the Force, that's Star Wars, brother.
Uh-huh.
They've got all kinds of Star Wars stuff going on. It'll go on until June 2nd. Today, I got to see a couple of things I got really excited about. First of all, imagine little tiny robots, maybe the size of from your elbow to the tips of your fingers.
Yeah.
About that tall, walking around.
That's cool.
In Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
That's cool.
They were so
cool. Cool. Very cool.
So cool.
I like robots.
On select nights, starting tonight, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to be able to take in Fire of the Rising Moons. Huh. It's a nighttime experience that debuts a different view of the stunning Disneyland fireworks display. It's going to be the same fireworks that they've been doing every night.
Yeah.
But you're going to see it from a different perspective because of where you're going to be, and it's going to have a Star Wars soundtrack.
Oh, very cool.
So how weird is that? If you're on Main Street, you're going to hear the regular.
Totally different. Yeah.
How weird is that? But if you want to see it differently,
right,
go on into the Star Wars area and you'll see it there. Pretty damn cool, if you ask me.
That's cool.
During this special gathering, villagers and visitors will come together to celebrate their freedom and to honor the heroes and legends of the galaxy who came before them. As the skies over Batuu light up in bursts of color, imaginations are ignited with the iconic music associated with tales from across the galaxy. Brother, that's going to be a powerful moment.
That sounds like it. Sounds like it.
That's beautiful.
It's incredible.
Also beginning today, Star Tours, The Adventures Continue.
Heard that.
I virtually rode that today.
Yeah?
It's going to feature new additions inspired by the Disney Plus series, Ahsoka.
Oh, Ahsoka. Cool.
Andor.
Nice.
And The Mandalorian.
Very cool.
Also opening today.
Does that mean every ride will have a piece of that? Or is there a chance you ride it and you don't see any of that?
There might be a chance that you ride it and it doesn't see that. Right. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting.
How does that work? How does that ride work?
It is...
Now, as far as how random it is,
I think, from what I understand, I think it's editing itself as it plays.
Yeah, right.
So
even if you rode in the same vehicle back-to-back times, it would be different.
Chances of getting the same ride are pretty slim.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah. And, of course, they have the special Star Wars merchandise out. It's all going down right now. We are, right now, brother, you and I are watching the parade I don't get to see enough of. Magic Happens Parade. I see it twice a day. Just so you know.
I know you do.
But you know what sucks? Around this time is when I have to go take Autumn to work.
Right.
So I'm rushing home to try to see this, because you never know. You never know what could happen. The next showing is going to be at 5:30.
Right.
And that's right when Autumn's ready to be picked up from work. I'm driving like a maniac to get up there. This is what I do,
You've seen it so many times.
This is what I do. Yeah, but now I've become an expert. Thank you very much. Yes. Yes, Alphabet.
Very good, very good.
All right, brother. That is your Disney news for the day.
Very good.
I did it quickly, but oh my God, that's a lot of Disney news.
That's a lot. That was a lot of info there.
So exciting.
Still trying to soak it all in.
Look at it there, just making out right there.
Yeah,
that's Sleeping Beauty. Just doing anything but sleeping.
Yeah. We're straight into music, brother. Damn it. Love the old music.
Yeah.
Some good new stuff out today, by the way. And, man, an album that came out last week that we didn't mention because it wasn't in the Amazon Top 5, because it was not available on Amazon, but it was one of the biggest albums to come out this year, no question.
Really?
The new Beyonce.
Oh.
Cowboy Carter. Have you heard about this record?
I've heard it's pretty good.
It is. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of it. Mel is in love with it.
No
we
kidding.
just got the vinyl in the mail.
Yeah.
Ordered it from the old Beyonce site. But it's a country record.
Yeah.
Now, it ain't like a twangy, but it is definitely a country-inspired record called Cowboy Carter. I mean, she does a version of Blackbird, which is, I know it's not a country song, but, one of the greatest Beatles songs ever. And her version is phenomenal.
I think I heard that.
And
I heard the country release.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
It's great. It's pretty damn solid, man.
I expected not to like it.
Right.
And I liked it.
And I haven't heard this track yet, but it's got a track called Smoke Hour. Can you guess who is featured in that track?
I don't know, brother.
If we're talking country music. And the song is called Smoke Hour.
I would have to say that is going to be, why can't I think of his name?
I don't know.
It's not P. Diddy.
No.
That was a joke. It's, the guy.
Yeah.
The main man.
The man.
It's got to be.
The man.
Yeah.
You have one, brother.
I have one?
Willie Nelson, brother.
Oh, God, I would have never guessed.
Come on now.
Willie Nelson.
Well, come on, Smoke Hour?
What do you mean I have one?
You have a Willie. Come on now.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. But Smoke Hour featuring Willie Nelson. Dolly Parton, a big part of this record.
Oh, I love her.
She's featured on 2 tracks and then wrote a third. Post Malone is on the record. And then Miley Cyrus. She does a duet with Miley Cyrus. Wow. It's called Two Most Wanted. That is the song, the music is... The core of the music is from... shit! Fleetwood Mac.
Wow. Are you trying to think of a name?
Yes. Imagine that.
I think it's in
it's one of my favorite songs of theirs.
Family's blood.
Anyways.
We just can't remember names.
I know. But the Beyonce track with Miley Cyrus is phenomenal. Dude. Like, really, really good. So that is out now. Go check that out.
Snoop Dogg. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh, gosh.
The other smoker.
I mean, yeah.
The other smoker.
Said, it's a country album.
Well, yeah, but I just didn't
get it.
See it happening. I was shocked.
Well, let's get to the top 5. All right. Loving number 5. Loving the fact that they're in the top 5. This is a band that I discovered a couple years ago, but they've been around longer. Absolutely love this band. It's Khruangbin, brother. Khruangbin with their 4th studio album, A La Sala. They are a trio out of Houston, Texas. I've talked about them before on the show. They are such a creative band, dude. They blend global influences into their music. So just crazy creative stuff. They do everything from soul, dub, rock, psychedelia. Like, it's just... And I listened as I was writing the script. I didn't realize it was coming out today. And the vinyl was already, like, out of stock on Amazon. And then I checked Silver Platters, out of stock.
Damn.
I'm like, Jesus, come on, people. Get these in stock. Because I'm really looking forward to owning the vinyl. But it is, dude, it is just a cool vibe. It's like, it makes you want to just go grab a drink, sit on the back porch, fire up a joint. Brother, I don't do that anymore.
Easy
I don't
now.
do it anymore.
Easy.
I wish I did, but I don't do it anymore.
Good.
But it is that kind of record, man. Just chill, laid back, such cool creative stuff. So
you know why you don't do it anymore? Because it's legal now, so it's no fun.
Well, I know. Now it's so easy to get. It's like, man, damn it. I had a few years of it being legal, though. A few years. But yeah, Khruangbin.
Well, wait, what did you say?
I mean, it was a few years of it being legal before I quit.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said that someday it'll be illegal again. I was like,
God, no. Hell no. But yeah, Khruangbin, A La Sala.
You'll start doing it again.
Yeah. I got to find a dealer. Oh, that's a great record, though. I highly suggest you guys check out Khruangbin. Like, so good. Khruangbin is how you spell Khruangbin. Good stuff. At number 4 this week, it's Marcus King with the album Mood Swings. Marcus King's an American musician, singer, songwriter, and blues guitarist.
Nice.
I've not heard of him, but that it's solid. I love the blues, brother. Give me some of that blues. Number 3 is Conan Gray with Found Heaven. This is an Oil Slick Edition LP, Amazon exclusive at number 3. Conan Gray, the critically acclaimed global pop superstar. Have you ever heard of him?
Who I've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
The unforgettable, what's his name?
Is back with his 3rd studio album, Found Heaven. The highly anticipated 3rd LP includes singles Never Ending Song, Winner, Killing Me, and Lonely Dancers. Conan reigns in his magnetic new era and sound as he expresses his undeniable authenticity and originality through his art.
Nice.
At number 2, here's a band. I think you like this band, maybe. I don't know.
We'll see.
Vampire Weekend. Are you
yeah,
them? A little bit?
Aren't they from around here?
No, they're from New York.
I thought they were from here. I think, for some reason, I always think they're from here.
Their new album's Only God Was Above Us, the rock band from New York, formed in 2006. This is their 5th album. And then at number 1, a band that for some reason, I've never dug into, but every time I hear a song from them or something, I'm like, those guys are cool. So right before I came over here, I listened to this record, and it is, dude, it's freaking solid.
Yeah.
At number 1 this week, it's the Black Keys with the album Ohio Players.
Oh, wow.
It's a solid, on first listen, too. It's a really good record. So multiple Grammy award-winning rock band from Ohio. It's just a jamming record. Good stuff. There's slow. The ballads are super cool. Like, some good hooks. Like, it's a good album, man.
That's cool.
And it's their 12th studio album for the Black Keys. At number 1 this week on Amazon.
Nice.
.com.
Look up. That's my friend Javier.
There's the guy. I remember that guy.
Javier, the man.
I feel like I know him now.
He is his podcast or his webcast is what the hell is the name of it?
Way to go.
No, yeah, I know. I was such an idiot.
Jesus.
It is called. Why doesn't it come up when you do that?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's like a guy and a girl or something like that. Hell's bells. I don't know, but I just love him. He's such a nice guy. Have I mentioned how nice he is, brother?
I think you have.
He's like you.
Yeah.
You and he would probably get along really well.
I like it.
I mean, his jacket's a little loud, but that's okay. They were selling a Star Tours jacket today. Oh, God, it was cool.
Cool stuff?
Cool.
Wow.
It's a new design that came out for the Star Wars event.
Yeah.
And it almost looks like a cast member jacket, somebody who would be working at Star Tours.
Huh.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Well, there you go.
I keep waiting for something to pop up into my head. I don't see... You just hold on, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm about ready to find out. Uno momento, por favor.
Okay.
It is... Here it is right here. Nope, that's the other one. God, brother. Oh, here it is. It's just a guy and a girl.
Just a guy and a girl.
Yeah, it's he and his wife. No, it's not his wife. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're going off the air right now. Holy crap.
Moly.
It's a guy, and he's like I thought she acts like it's his wife, but they're not. They're not married, apparently. But, give them a look. You can go to YouTube and just take a look when they're... You can watch them, after they've gone live, or you can watch them live, however you want to. But it's
on demand.
It's fun, and they're mainly at Disneyland. Want to see the little robots that were running around
Let's
today?
see those robots.
I will tell you right here. There they are.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Aren't those cool?
Wow, yeah, those are cool.
That's so damn neat.
Yeah.
Today, I told you I saw a lot of things today.
Yeah.
Today, and folks, you can go see it too. Just go on YouTube and kind of search around a little bit. More of the audio animatronics for the Splash Mountain makeover.
Oh, yeah, the Bayou.
Oh, my God, dude.
Going to be cool?
They are so cool.
Really? Nice.
The alligator from Prince and the Pauper.
Prince and the Pauper, you just said.
Did I say Prince and the Pauper?
You just said Prince and the Pauper.
The alligator from...
Wow. Let's see
let's
just give him a second.
Hold on.
Wow.
It's Prince Naveen is in it.
Nope.
And it's
called
The Princess and the Frog.
There you go.
Jesus. My Lord. Dude. Remember the alligator with the trumpet?
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Really?
Amazing. There's a real quick video. Who has the quick videos? TikTok. On TikTok, where the guy who did the voice walks into the room and the alligator's there moving and talking.
Yeah.
Oh, he's amazed. He's like, oh my God. He goes, this is so cool. And he just starts talking about it a little bit. So then they showed a real quick shot of all the different other animatronics.
Yeah.
Very different now. They look like living cartoons.
Interesting.
So they didn't try to make them look like real people.
Yeah.
They're very cartoon-like people. But, God, the motions are so fluid and just amazing.
The future's here.
Gives you something to go look up.
There you go.
Go look it up.
Let's move on to television.
I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, have you seen the damn Masked Singer
we
yet?
watched one episode.
Oh, woo.
But I can't remember who got unmasked, to be honest.
Woo.
Yeah. We're still on last season,
dude.
Episode 4 of last season.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You've had time to catch up.
We've started to, but now
I
we've
saw
been
The
watching
Fox
other
and the
stuff.
Hound.
Ooh, nice. Good old Fox. Did you cry, brother?
dude, there are parts of that.
I'm serious.
Get to you.
I'm serious.
I had kind of forgotten about that.
Yeah, dude. I used to cry every time I watched that when I was a kid.
That's understood, brother.
Yeah, it's a sad film, dude.
Yeah, it is. You know what's sad about it? It's that it's a sad reality of life.
Yeah, right.
It kind of reminds me of children, right?
Yeah.
Of all different nationalities.
That's right.
They all get along when they're kids.
Yeah, then you
because they don't know any better, right?
Different, yeah.
And then they start learning from their damn parents.
Yeah.
And now they're fighting in the streets.
That's right.
That really way ahead of its time.
Sure.
Although we had issues back then too, of course. But I mean that's a kind of movie people need to see today.
Yeah, no, I agree, man.
Good
I agree.
Lord. You suddenly realize in that film that there's more important things than the stupid things we make up in our head.
Yeah. Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah. Now I have to see The Black Cauldron. Could give a damn about
Isn't
watching
that film kind of dark, though?
It was so dark.
Yeah.
That when Katzenberg came on board at Disney for the first time, he grabbed that film, went into a room, shut the door, and started editing out all of the bad parts himself.
What?
And Eisner...
So it was a 2-minute film.
Got through the door and said, "You dude, what are you doing? You can't do this."
Wow.
So they got everybody together.
Yeah.
And then they all took out like 14 minutes of it or something like that.
Has that ever been? Has that ever been released? Those the
no
footage.
No.
Or the cut footage.
I guess it was just too gruesome and gory.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it's pretty bad.
I kind of want to see that one again. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know what it is about it, but I just have no desire to see it.
Huh. Well,
it is very dark and it's just super un-Disney-like.
It's right up your alley, though. You like the dark.
Yeah, but it's stupid dark.
Oh.
You know, it's just, there's a little gremlin in there.
Hey, what's wrong with gremlins?
We'll see.
Yeah, just give it a chance, damn it.
I'll let you know when I see it.
In television, we have a few new shows to discuss. Actually, just a couple. Well, maybe 3. And then maybe a 4th. But Ripley on Netflix.
Like in Ripley's Believe It or Not?
No.
Damn it.
And not Ripley from Alien either. Because when I heard a show Ripley, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
What's this? That's not what it is. A grifter named Ripley, living in New York during the 1960s, is hired by a wealthy man to begin a complex life of deceit, fraud, and murder.
Whoa.
In this crime drama thriller series.
Huh.
Now I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. It has pretty solid reviews, but then this morning the email came in from Waxwork Records.
Yeah.
They just announced this morning, and it's already on pre-order, the vinyl soundtrack for Ripley.
Really?
Which makes me have to be completely into it. And now I've got it ready to go, ready to watch. Pre-order the vinyl. That's what Waxwork Records does to me.
Well, I wish Waxwork would hurry up and do an album on The Masked Singer.
Also coming out this week is the final season of Star Trek Discovery that has begun on Paramount Plus. And Sugar, my wife, going back to Star Trek, she has been watching the original series, right? Because I have the whole original series of Star Trek.
Uh-huh.
Those are fun shows, dude.
Really?
Yeah, man. I mean, the originals with Leonard Nimoy and like Shatner and like those are fun freaking shows, dude.
Just love them.
Granddad, right?
Mom.
Did Mom?
Mom loved Star Trek.
Mom liking Star Trek.
Yeah, Mom watched Star Trek.
Huh. Yeah, Mel's going to go through every series now. Like the next one is the animated series because they did the animated series for for 2 seasons right after. I think it overlapped a little bit, I believe, from the original series, but it has all the original characters in it. And then it's just going to go from there, which is kind of interesting. And then last night, in the same sort of vein, I say, just recently got like all the Planet of the Apes films, right? And we watched the original Planet of the Apes, which I'm not sure I had seen that entire film from start to finish. The 1968 Planet of the Apes, you're familiar with that, huh?
Oh yeah, brother.
With Charlton Heston.
I was really into makeup at that time.
Yeah,
that's when I was like really into that type of thing. And the makeup artist, remember the Esplanade?
Yeah.
There was a mall in Oxnard called the Esplanade. And they had this little mall tour thing where some of the makeup artists from Planet of the Apes came and you could get autographs And they showed you how they did the appliances, how they put.
And they were cool, dude.
Yeah,
they were some of them
very cool,
cooler than others. The main female ape, I can't remember her name.
Yeah,
but like hers is incredible. Some of the other ones that had like the bigger mouths weren't as good, especially when they're talking. But still, like for 1968, pretty freaking solid.
It's when I first learned about spirit gum.
Oh sure, yeah.
Tiny little bottle, smells like hell. Put it on your skin, and it glues the prosthetics to it.
And what was awesome is Mel, she was like, I don't want to watch it. Because, the new Planet of the Apes is coming out next month. Right? And I want to see it because I like the new series, but I haven't seen a lot of the old series, right? So she didn't even want to watch it. But I started watching it without her, and it was like a Star Trek episode, dude. Yeah. And I'm like, it sounded just like a Star... And then I realized... Jerry Goldsmith did the score, who did all the Star Trek stuff. So I'm like, God, it sounds exactly the same. And Mel did not know the twist ending of Planet of the Apes. Right? There's a huge twist ending.
Gosh, I don't even know if
I mean, I'm not going to... I won't even... most people know what it is. But I was just watching her watch it. And when it happened, dude, she just went, like, she took all the breath out the room. Like, she was just like, what?
Yeah, I guess I
don't.
No,
it's cool.
Maybe I used to know, but
I'm sure you did. It's one of the most epic, reveals at the end of a film that maybe ever. I mean, honestly.
Be darned.
So anyways, we're having some fun watching that stuff. But back to television releases this week. Sugar on Apple TV Plus. Which stars Colin Farrell, who plays a detective who specializes in finding missing people. And then finally, American Horror Story is back. So it's the continuation of season 12, because they got hit hard with the strike. And they were right in the middle of the season when they had to shut down. So only the first 5 episodes were released from season 12, and that was, man, the last one was like back in October. So episode 6 of the new season, Delicate, is now out this week, and they're getting back into action. It's not one of my favorite seasons of American Horror Story, but it's interesting, and it's American Horror Story, so I will always watch it. But there you go, brother. That's what's going on.
I like it.
In television this week.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
How about some movies? Is it movies time?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
There are a couple of new streaming films this week.
All right.
First is Scoop on Netflix. How the BBC obtained the bombshell interview with Prince Andrew about his friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Whoa.
I know, right? That sounds deep.
Yeah.
And then Wish, on the other side of the spectrum. Wish is now on Disney Plus. So now it's
time to check that out.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
You could have seen it once.
I know.
Cohen still says it's one of his favorites.
Really?
Yeah. Even though he's only watched it once.
I just read a thing about it where they were describing it, saying that it was, again, all pumping up the Disney 100.
Yeah.
And how it's full of something. I don't know.
I need to see it again for that, but definitely I noticed it in the credits. Like I said, the credits are pretty freaking cool.
It must be that then. I don't know.
No, I've heard there's a lot of stuff throughout the film, which I didn't know going in, so I wasn't looking for it. That's why in the credits, I'm like, why are they even doing this in the credits? This is weird. And then I found out, it's this big kind of Disney 100 tribute. And I'm like, oh, well, shoot. I wish I would have been paying attention during the film. And then 4K Blu-ray releases for April 9th. Not a lot.
I've got one.
Not a lot.
But I don't have a 4K.
Yeah, what you got?
So you do the 4K.
Okay, 4K, there's just a few. We got Picnic at Hanging Rock. The drama from 1975, that's on Criterion Collection, sir. Postal, the 2007 Uwe Boll horror film. That guy is just horrible. Like, literally one of the worst directors ever. So don't suggest that. The Roundup, No Way Out, the 2023 crime and action film starring Don Lee. And then if I had a Most Wanted, even out there's only 4 releases, this would be it, brother, from 1976, the year that I was hatched.
Yeah.
It's King Kong.
Oh, wow.
In a limited edition steelbook. That's the King Kong with Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange in it. It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, out on limited edition steelbook 4K Blu-ray. Sounds like you got a release.
Well, brother, as we step into Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I love Disney. Have I mentioned that?
I think we know
Oh,
that.
I do love Disney, brother. So I had to cover this one, brother. It's Winnie the Pooh. Blood and Honey.
The first one?
Yes, brother.
Okay.
Delivers on multiple levels. 1080p HD picture looks great. The DTS HD 5.19 audio mix sounds even better.
Mm-hmm.
And the one extra isn't much. But it delivers some good information on the making of the film. So
there you go.
Go.
The second film is out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it got released to I'm not sure
what
the release is for that. It's definitely not available digital anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Apparently it's better than the first one. Because the first one, it's not a good movie.
No.
But it's pretty brutal, and it's a fun, you got to see it. It's a fun watch. But, yeah.
See, and again, how about the Mickey Mouse one?
Yeah, that one's not out yet, but it's coming. The Steamboat Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's 2 Mickey Mouse ones.
There's 2
So
Steamboat
neither one of
Willie
those have
ones.
come out yet?
No, neither have been out yet. But,
Gotcha.
hopefully soon.
I definitely want to see him.
Oh, yeah. You got to see Blood and Honey, man.
Oh, I want to. Yeah.
There you go. It's on Plex.
Ooh.
Over, under, sir.
Ooh.
Holy cow.
I'm ready.
James LaRoe, thanks again.
Yes, sir.
Last week, we had one film that was released, and it was a film I was super excited for.
Yeah.
In fact, I took the twins on Saturday to the Dolby Theater there at Kent Station, which is, have you been to the Dolby Theater there?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Neato. I call it Neato.
I like it better than the IMAX.
Yeah.
I think it looks better, and I think IMAX sounds a little better.
Yeah.
But still, the Dolby Theater sounds fantastic as well. Took them to see Godzilla and Kong, brother.
Bruh.
The New Empire.
What'd you think?
So, first off, get there, and they have a lot of merch. Have you noticed, I don't know the last time you went to Kent Station, but they sell, merch for films now.
Yeah, I think that's a cool idea.
I think it's a smart idea. They have pops. They were selling socks.
I mean, I don't like they call it merch.
I'm sorry.
Because that's just stupid.
Yeah, sure. But they also, AMC was doing special popcorn buckets for the film.
I wonder where they got that out.
I had no choice.
Speaking of that, you should have seen the Disney popcorn buckets.
Well, the popcorn bucket is a big deal now. I don't know when that started, but now major films have their own popcorn buckets.
Jabba the Hutt popcorn bucket.
That'd be a good one.
Starting today.
Nice.
Available. And when you hit the button,
it
goes.
Oh, there's a button on it?
Yeah. And then when you close it, it goes.
That's pretty awesome. But yeah, I ended up getting the Kong Godzilla Kong bucket. It's a big mother.
Yeah, see, they're too big for me.
And it comes in 2 pieces, so you can split it. So, and one half is blue, and it's the Godzilla side, and one half is red, and that's the King Kong side.
Oh, wow.
So it was perfect, because I bought a large popcorn, split that up.
Oh, nice.
The twins had those, poured it in, which then there was none left, so then I just poured the rest in and went and refilled my large. You can refill larges, for free.
Really?
It's fantastic.
That's beautiful.
And then we sat and watched the film.
Yeah?
Godzilla versus Kong. Dude.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Oh, good.
Loved it.
Excellent.
Now, the story, the reviews kind of nailed it. The action is nonstop. It's you don't go 10 minutes without a major action scene. So it's just nonstop bombarding you with monster glory. And the fights are sweet, dude. The Scar King is the main villain in the film.
Yeah.
And he's another, ape like King Kong. He's pretty badass, dude. A pretty cool character.
Huh.
They introduced some new characters. Mothra is in it, which I did not realize. Mothra being one of my favorites in the Godzilla universe. So, dude, we're talking over-the-top, crazy-ass action. If that's what you want to go see, that's a popcorn theater film. You know what I mean? The human elements of it are weak, but honestly, it's just get me to the next scene anyway. I don't even care what you're saying. Just get me back
Hurry up, kill these humans.
Yeah, get me back to... And awesome, because in this one, Godzilla and King Kong have to team up, right?
Ah.
And Godzilla basically, I don't want to give a whole lot away, but Godzilla has to go after Godzilla. Sorry, did I say that wrong? King Kong has to go after Godzilla to get him to help. And so when goes to get him, and Godzilla's like, oh, he's here to fight.
Yeah.
So they have this battle before King Kong's just being like, no, dude, I want to work with you. Like, so really cool scenes.
Oh, weird.
Some good humor, but dude, the moment of the film, King Kong gets hurt. They're working on him. And if you've seen it, he has this contraption on his arm. As that scene is happening, all of a sudden, Kiss's "I Was Made for Loving You." I was made for loving, dude. When that came on,
kidding.
The three of us practically jumped out of our seats.
Yeah, your kids love it.
Right? And the kids are like, I didn't care at that point because it was loud. They are just screaming out the lyrics. Like, it was, Quinn stood up and started dancing.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this is the coolest. Like,
That's
the fact
awesome.
that Kiss was in this movie, and it was like maybe in it for 20 seconds, but it was like, I will probably never forget that moment.
That's
like,
cool.
Yeah, so it was made for us. Like, good stuff. Really, really enjoyed Godzilla Kong. Let's see how it did. I gave it a 7.5, by the way. Like, solid film. Looking forward to it coming out in digital and watching it again. It was estimated to make $62 million.
Yeah.
I said over.
Yeah.
You said over. And the actual was $80 million. It tore it up, brother.
Wow.
And our theater was packed. Like,
wow.
In fact, when it was over, Quinn stood up and turned around. She goes, Dad, there's way more people here than there were for Kung Fu Panda 4.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, like the theater was pretty much packed, dude. So yeah, I was happy to see Godzilla and King Kong. The movie definitely centers around Kong.
Yeah.
But Godzilla's in it quite a bit too. You know, we were there for Godzilla. So there you go. And because of that, Will and Jeff, pretty much everybody said over this week. So Will and Jeff are tied for the lead with 18. They had both.
Nice.
And that leads us into this week's films. The first of which I'm pretty excited for. And that is The First Omen. I've never been a huge fan of the Omen series.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah.
The first one's pretty solid, but the subsequent sequels are just kind of like, It's just not a series I've always loved anymore. But this one looks pretty damn good. A young American woman is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church, but encounters a darkness that causes her to question her faith and uncovers a terrifying conspiracy that hopes to bring about the birth of evil incarnate.
Did you see any trailers or anything?
Yes, I've seen multiple trailers.
I did too.
Yeah.
Creepy.
There was actually, before Godzilla Kong, a really cool trailer. It's Cohen. We do the thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
And Cohen just gives me the thumbs down. He's like, that's way too scary, Dad. And of course, Quinn, that's 2 thumbs up. So yeah, dude, it's the trailers are cool.
Yeah.
And you know,
really
I thought, and they talk about how it's one of the scariest films, and critics say this, critics say that, and then you see the Rotten Tomatoes, and it's like 30%. It's got 77%, dude.
Yeah.
So that's great news for a horror film, and especially like the 6th in the series, 6th, yeah, something like that.
Huh.
So yeah, 77%. So I got some high hopes for The First Omen. Expected to make $15 million.
Yes.
What'd you say?
I went over.
I'm saying over too, man.
Yeah.
There actually has been quite, like, especially when those good reviews started coming out, a lot of talk on the horror blogs and bloodydisgusting.com and stuff like that. So I think the horror fans are going to come out to see The First Omen this week. So we'll see. But the biggest film of the weekend, expected to be Monkey Man.
Yeah.
Monkey Man, the action thriller starring and directed by Dave Patel, which is super interesting. Slumdog Millionaire and The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. I really like Dave Patel, man. He's a pretty awesome actor. And it's produced by Jordan Peele, which love Jordan Peele. An anonymous young man unleashes a campaign of vengeance against the corrupt leaders who murdered his mother and continue to systematically victimize the poor and powerless. Kind of looks a little bit like a John Wick type.
I thought you were going to say like Disney's Robin Hood. No?
I mean, no. But a lot of like stylized action and like, it's, you know, it looks like an interesting take on like an action thriller type film.
Yeah.
85%.
Yeah, I know.
Rotten Tomatoes. That's huge.
Yep.
Like, wow. Dave Patel's good, dude. Dave Patel is good. 20 million is the estimate on it. What you got on my 40, homie?
I couldn't even sit through a trailer.
Really?
I don't even think I sat through half the trailer. It bored the hell out of me. I'm like, what in the hell am I looking at? I went under.
You're going under? I mean, I think it looks good. I will definitely see this, not in the theater. But I just think, I think Godzilla is going to have and Kong going to have another good weekend. And then The Omen, I think, is going to steal all the horror fans. So I went under as well.
Yeah.
I did go under as well. We'll see what happens.
That's beautiful.
On this week's Over Under.
Zah.
Uh-huh.
Zah. Now I'm going to go to Disneyland.
Do it, brother.
I would love to. Oh, you know what opened today? No, excuse me. You know what opened last night?
I don't.
And I will mention because I had my...
Your Disney section's over.
It never ends.
I know it doesn't.
I had this is something I had predicted that may happen.
Yeah.
Remember I had mentioned that I thought the vehicles might change?
Oh, yeah, I read that.
Well, you read that.
Yes, I read about it yesterday.
Oh.
On, I think Bing had a story or something.
What'd they say?
It somewhere. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Autopia, brother.
Oh, no, not that.
Oh.
We're talking about Astro Orbiter, damn it.
Well, you didn't hear about
Yeah, I
Autopia?
heard about that.
What?
I heard about Autopia.
What?
It's going all
They're
full
going
electric.
to all electric cars.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's interesting.
That's sad.
I guess it makes a lot of sense.
When you're riding on the train and you're going by, you're not going to hear that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, it'll probably make the vehicle smoother. Like,
it probably will.
Rough as hell.
Yeah. But that's in the next 2 years.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's going to be. But anyway, Astro Orbiter opened last night. It's no different.
Oh, the cars aren't different at all?
Same damn cars. I don't even
why
know
was it
why in
closed
the
for so
hell was it down so long.
Jeez.
So yeah, Astro Orbiter is open, which is cool.
Yeah,
it's open for the Star Wars thing.
Oh, right.
And then I think I talked about Hyperspace Mountain, which is man, with names. My God, what's the regular name of that?
Of Space Mountain?
Space Mountain. Thank you. So it's God, it's right there in the name of it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You see what I'm saying?
He's losing it, people.
I am losing it. Hyperspace Mountain. Everybody got excited this morning. They dropped the ropes. All the webcasters got in line. Broke down.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
So anyway, it's beautiful.
It happens,
and that's been down for a while as they, fixed it for the Hyperspace Mountain.
Yeah.
And as soon as they started it broke
It's
down.
just down. Jeez, that's crazy.
Oh boy.
Are you hitting up the spring fair, brother?
No.
The kids are now they just want to ride rides. Dude.
Yeah.
After Disneyland and they're not. Let's be honest. I mean, obviously these are not the same level of rides.
No.
But they are they can't wait to go ride all the roller coasters there now
that's neat.
So yeah, we're hitting that up on Thursday.
Oh, that's fun.
We're taking the day off and hitting the fair.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I thought about it for a while and then just
Yeah.
That's the one that I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely not as big as the summer.
It's not. It doesn't have the big commercial building,
It does.
Is that it does?
Yeah, it does.
All right, I'm going then, Dan.
Yeah, no, it's just
I don't know why I like the commercial building so much.
Big.
All I do is just stand behind my wife,
I know, right?
just
Try
watch
to
her
hide
look
from
at
people
stuff.
grabbing you. To
hope to God
come on, hey, you sir, come over here.
Hoping
sir.
she doesn't buy anything. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you've got to definitely wear them horse blinders.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh God. Well, there you go. Good
Jesus,
times.
that's what happens when you put a giant bird.
Jesus, he's
on
attacking the city.
In a ride that has miniatures.
Looks like a giant beast.
It's the
for
Storybook Canal boats.
Waiting for Godzilla to come out of the water and attack him to save the city.
You go through these little tiny miniature towns. There's this big black bird right now, just hovering over the buildings. You can't control that.
Hey, folks, go to our website. It's www.dvdweeklypodcast.com.
Yeah, what do they got there?
Oh, things like links to our Facebook fan page.
No kidding.
That's where Over-Under's played, you know. You know that. Also, an email address, feedback@dvdweeklypodcast.com.
Yeah.
And that beautiful phone number.
406-426-12
DVD.
Let's get the weekend on. It's taco truck night. I can't wait.
So glad. I've been trying to get my wife to do the taco truck. Not yet.
Oh yeah, make it happen.
We'll see.
We're doing, but we're actually Mel's going out tonight, so we're doing movie night tomorrow. The kids are all about the Pirates movies, man. So we've watched the first 3 Pirates films. I think they're going to pick the 4th one to watch tomorrow.
Nice.
So we're getting through those.
Well, yo ho, brother.
Yo ho and a bottle of rum.
Yeah.
Yo. Sour.